Hi Jesper.
Hi, Peter.
Welcome to the podcast on Everyday Metallurgy.
Thanks very much.
I know that you have been following the podcast for a long period, so I would like to learn a little more about what do you get out of? What are the benefits for you when listening to this podcast?
Yeah, well, I think as a person working with metallurgy, I really think it broadens my mind. I get to know fields that I didn't know before, and to in many of the podcasts to a detail that I was quite surprised about. So as a metallurgist, you really get to broaden your mind. But I think it could also have value for non-metallurgists because the podcast is actually directed to a very broad audience, in my opinion. So that's the strength of the podcast, in my opinion.
Yeah. Where would you position the level of the quality of the content?
Yeah. Yeah, that goes in the same line. I think actually the quality, the level of what is coming out is well balanced, so that if you are very experienced metallurgist, you get something out of it because you hear about fields of applications of metallurgy that you may didn't know about. So from a metallurgist, that's quite inspiring. If you are very new to metallurgy, and to some people, metallurgy is like an ancient term. So what is metallurgy? You actually get to learn about so many fields of applications of metallurgy. So I think as a non-metallurgist, you will be surprised how wide and broad utilization of metallurgy it actually is. So that's the interesting thing, I think.
Yeah. So last question. What is the best of the podcast from your perspective?
From my perspective, I really like the format. That it's very it's what a podcast should actually be. So it's something you can listen to when you do other things. For me personally, I listen to this when I bicycle back and forth to work. So here I can sort of nurture on all this knowledge that other people have on metallurgy while doing exercise or while traveling back and forth to work. So this is actually what a podcast should do, that you don't have to watch anything. You are not seeing fancy PowerPoints. You just get a lot of information from knowledge people who use metallurgy in their daily life. That's really great.
Thank you.